Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to be talking about some gaming stuff, some interesting things, an update on a few of the games I've been playing, as well as my thoughts on how Xbox is starting to become more popular this holiday, and the possible release of Halo Infinite on Monday. Yeah, you heard that right. Monday is actually the day that the new Xbox also launches the Halo Infinite version. So we got that. I've seen some ads from like Pringles and stuff like that about like Halo Infinite stuff that's given like a November date. And then there's other things that are just kind of pointing toward at least the multiplayer dropping on Monday. So wow, that could be one heck of a surprise for the I must say I'm super impressed with your timings today. Very cabbage friendly. Yeah, I decided to go a little bit. I'm trying to get on there about 5. So I started playing some Wanyang Sword 7 again today. After I abruptly quit when I rage quit the game. So my I just wasn't paying attention to all the like stuff that I could do, that all the special powers and stuff that I had. And once I actually sat down, when I wasn't like streaming and trying to read comments and stuff, and actually just kind of focused and learned, yeah, I ended up still beating that boss without using any of those powers, but that was kind of hard. But yeah, dude, it turned out to be one pretty interesting. Apparently, even Xbox Marketplace backend API has Halo for the 15th. Yeah, see, I'm kind of feeling like that game is launching on Monday, like at least the multiplayer. I don't know how they would launch the main game because I already have a pre-order. What are they going to do? Let me play it until the 8th and then charge me for it? Like, I don't know, man. Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? Black Knight, welcome back. Just got my food. Let's talk gaming. Nice. Yeah, let's do this, man. Let's talk. So, yeah, dude, I'm hearing a lot of rumors and a lot of gossip about Halo Infinite launching on Monday. Like, this might just be all like whatever. Maybe it might just be like a demo for the Halo campaign. Something Halo is possibly going to drop on Monday. Like, I don't know. I thing for Game Pass Ultimate, seeing as the game is free anyhow. Yeah, dude, they might do that. They might actually just say, hey, man, early access Game Pass, boom, and drop it. I'd be like, wow, man, that's kind of weird, man. What's up, Onyx? How you doing, man? Oh, my guess is if it's true, but it's a perk for Ultimate members, that would be the best way. Hey, man, Game Pass Ultimate members, you guys get free or you get early access to. Oh, dude, that would be interesting. I mean, like, very interesting. I know that I went ahead and like added it to my downloads to go ahead and download that, and we'll see if it changes, between now and Monday. If it starts downloading like real soon, then we know that something's going on. Something's definitely going on. It's still sitting at like 240 megabytes or something. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I was streaming Battlefield 2042 earlier today, and I was noticing that like my visuals were messed up. Turns out I had my freaking Xbox thing set to a I had something changed in the thing, and I had to go in there and turn off the 120 hertz mode. And once I turned off the 120 hertz mode on the Xbox, everything went back to being exactly the way it was when I first started playing. So I do not think that game got an update that changed anything, because after I flipped that 120 hertz off, it went right back to being back to being good. I also think if you're an Ultimate member, they should discount the Battle Pass. I reckon that will give them the most Ultimate member that way. Yeah. Well, we could talk about that for a minute. You guys remember back when Gears 5 launched? If you were an Ultimate Game Pass member, you got the DLC for free. You didn't have to pay anything for like the DLC. Like, you didn't have to pay for the Ultimate version of that. You got that with your Ultimate thing. I was kind of wondering after they launched Forza Horizon 5 if that's just the end of those. If they're not doing that anymore, that I mean, I get it. I get it, because they are putting a lot more higher quality third-party exclusive or third-party games on there as well. So that's definitely it kind of works out, but it kind of leaves me a little dumbfounded. Like, why are we doing that? Why are we giving away Gears 5 in the premium with Ultimate Game Pass, but now we're not doing that with Forza 5? Like, I don't get it. Pegasus Nation's in the building. Welcome, Shaq Fu. How's it going, man? How are you guys doing? How's the Pegasus Nation doing? You guys feeling all right, man? You guys gonna be good this holiday season? Well, you got an Xbox, you don't really care. Shaq, and here representing the Pegasus. You know what? Honestly, it would be a lot easier to be a Pegasus if you had an Xbox, because at least you wouldn't have nothing to play through the end of the year. Pegasus, you got the Halo and the first Terminator packs for free. The second Terminator pack was $20. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought you got the whole because I thought it gave you all the DLC with that. Because you even got Hive Buster. You even got Hive Busters with that. You didn't have to pay the $20 if you had the oh my gosh, if you had Ultimate Game Pass, you did not have to pay for the Hive Busters. Battlefield and Vanguard. I'm good with Vanguard. Like, I don't really like that game. I think it's just stupid. I should probably finish the campaign because I gave it a really scathing review because I don't like the way that they put that campaign together. I don't like it. It felt more like a political message than anything else, and I don't care about that crap in my video games. They have already announced Ultimate members will get in-game exclusive cosmetics and consumables and monthly rewards. So maybe that's all they will do. Okay, I see. Hive Busters was supposed to launch with the game originally, so they made it free a year later. I see. I am not impressed with either Vanguard or Battlefield from what I've played and seen so far. I am far more impressed with Battlefield, guys, than I am with Vanguard. I really do like Battlefield. I like playing it. I'm having a good time with it. Yeah, dude, I'm perfectly happy with Battlefield for the most part. Like, I do not regret my purchase of Battlefield. Vanguard are having issues. I mean, yeah, there's some bugs and glitches in Battlefield, whatever, but it is a far more enjoyable experience for me than Vanguard is. Hey, Andrew, how you doing, my friend? I'm doing pretty good, Mr. Train. I am doing pretty good. Hey, Delusional Granger, I'm doing good, man. I'm hanging in there. I'm having fun. I went back and I started playing Wanyang 7 again, the Sword 7 again. I got past that boss. I'm way farther into that now. That game's actually turning out to be pretty good. That was a pretty interesting little freaking difficulty spike getting to that second boss or whatever. Getting to that boss was a pretty decent difficulty spike, but seriously, man, it actually got to a point where like I ended up still beating him without using any of my magical abilities that I found out a little bit later that I actually had, which was pretty weird because I was sitting there and I was like tapping on the bumper buttons, and I hit like an A button or something, and it did one of them, and I was like, what the heck? So I pushed him in, and I'm like, oh, I see. And so I figured out how to do that because it wasn't really explained. And if it did explain it to me, I completely ignored it. And I just was like ho-hung, like going through it, whatever. In the next boss fight after that, like, this dude's huge and he's like swinging around a hammer and stuff. And he's got a whole bunch of minions that he keeps ringing a bell for them to come in. And oh man, like, if I didn't find this other power dude, I would have never beat that guy, dude. I would have never freaking beat that guy. But yeah, it turned out to be pretty good. It's still doing pretty good. I'm still enjoying that gameplay. It actually turned out to be that game that it's like, wow, man, like, this is actually pretty cool. But a lot of people are going to completely ignore it just because they're unsure about it. Like, the resolution looks fine. The game world looks great. The enemies look like a little bit. I mean, they're definitely lower quality, but not too bad. All the characters and all the NPCs and everything look really, really good. But yeah, dude, so why is Xbox the most sought after? Because of Game Pass and Halo. and Forza Horizon 5. You see that? We're almost to 8 million freaking players, dude. 8 million. That's a lot of freaking players for a racing game. But it's just a racing game, guys. It's just a racing game. Oh man, I can't believe, yeah, dude. By the end of this, I'm thinking by the end of next week, if Halo doesn't launch, we're probably gonna hit like 10 million, dude. Hey man, you guys can down talk. You guys can down talk Forza Horizon 5 all you want, but dude, that game is freaking amazing. It's great. It's so much fun. It's really fun to play. We got the gunk, yeah. On the also must admit San Andreas launch bum me. Oh, dude, that thing was so yeah, dude. That's what all the Peggies are going to be playing for the rest of the years. Those Grand Theft Auto games. We got Grand Theft Auto, and this is great, man. It's such a buggy mess. Yeah, with all the money that even bother making a good remaster, yeah, dude, you would think they would at least try. I mean, come on, honestly, man, honestly. How's it keeping up with the subtitles? Oh yeah, no, the subtitles are actually pretty fine. It's not too bad. It is actually pretty good. You just kind of have to pay attention to them and start reading them. Hello multiplayer in 2 days, isn't it? Like Monday-ish is like 2 days ish. Like 10 o'clock on Monday. The Black Knight, right? You would think the billions. Yeah. Forza 4 DLC. No, dude, this is a literal whole freaking game, Shaq. Like a way bigger map. Like how is it supposed to be DLC? I don't understand where that's coming from, dude. The whole DLC. Like it's a full freaking fledged title, dude. A way bigger map than 4. It just continues on the story of 4 for sure, yeah, but it's in a whole nother freaking continent, dude. I don't understand that. You're at the wind-up. The ponies are praying to their exclusives that Halo news is false so they can try to have some negative news for a game releasing anyways in a few. Oh yeah. You sounded like Michael Does Life for a sec, you fanboys. Oh wait, me? I sounded like Michael Does Life? No. Oh, I see. Mexico's part of the UK. All right, I get the whole 4.5 now, Clay. I get it, guys. I get it. Dennis, how's it going, man? Hey there, man. Microsoft won this generation already. They have more studios, more engineers, more AA or AAA games in production. Game Pass, Sony can't show or make anything about. Yeah, Sony salt. Monday is tomorrow for me. Oh, I see. Is it really? I now use Pony Reaction to games to judge whether I should play it. If they really get mad, I know it's a must-play game. I know how they're like, no, man, no, it's just a racing game. It's just a racing game. It's got 4 tires and the ground. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like no, it doesn't. It's not good. So I hope they keep the exact same freaking energy when Gran Turismo 7 launches, that it's just a racing game and it doesn't matter. Like seriously, Gran Turismo, Forza, these are system sellers, man. People that like to play racing games on console, they usually buy them for racing games. They're system sellers. Gran Turismo 7 is a system seller, just like Forza, and Forza Horizon 5 are system sellers. I literally bought the Xbox One X or One S last generation to play Forza Horizon 3 Blizzard Mountain. Like, that's literally why I bought that console. For me, the fruit, tire, and dog physics. Ooh, I see. Yeah, gosh, man, you got to have the... King Thrash was mad because Forza gave out review copies. Oh, they did? On that GT DLC that's due. 4,000%. Look, you can see that. I don't know, man. I don't understand why people can't just be like, oh yeah, they're great games, and just be like, okay, it's great. Just a sim, just a racing game, just another Halo, Forza, Gears, just a yeah, exactly, dude. What? You can easily overdose on Sony salt that ponies generate in these days. Also, next year, Forza 8 comes out. Gran Turismo is in danger. LOL. Dude, Forza's been dropping every year. You know, this is the first time we've gone like a year without a new Forza game. Yeah, man, that's pretty interesting that it's starting to get to be where Gran Turismo used to drop two a generation, and now they're dropping maybe one. I'm hearing Halo Infinite multiplayer was going to release on Monday, but that it now has gotten delayed to later November. That might be the case too. He said the game was only hyped so much due to Microsoft giving out review copies like candy. Oh, I see. Go Packers, welcome back, my friend. Sony got best games, cry Xbox. Oh yeah, dude, we're crying, man. We're definitely crying, my friend. We're crying our tears of joy for just how great these Xbox games are turning out to be, man. Dude. PlayStation's got some competition, Mr. Go Packers. They do. The Xbox is actually spending money to develop games. This is going to be pretty interesting, man. Should see King Thrash complain. You can't jump over the volcano. Oh my gosh. Okay. Forza is the worst. Forza is the worst first-person shooter ever. I know. Where did you hear that, Xavier? On the Crap Gamer stream. Another pony had to enter the fray. Just the Sony boys' tears from the ponies. I would say it, but $70 play once then. Yeah, dude, them games are not to hate, but Sony games are not that great. Honestly, guys, the Sony games from the first of this generation, man, like really, guys, like really, are they bangers? Are they bangers? I don't know, man. I don't feel that way. Like I don't feel like anything they've launched on the PlayStation 5 is like yeah, dude, you gotta have a PlayStation 5. I just don't feel that way, man. Like I don't. And I'm not trying to be mean. I just really don't feel that way. You had Jim Ryan come out and say, well, we're going to let the games do all the talking. And we're going to charge you $10 more for these games because they are going to be the best. And I'm like, dude, like I played them all for like 10 hours and I'm already back to my Xbox. Like I thought they were going to be great. Where are those best games? I can't seem to go to the store and buy any new ones this year. I know, huh? Just bought Godfall. The game is trash. Oh yeah, dude. Like I paid full price for that. And I'm like, really, dude, really? I played it for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, no. Just not that great in gameplay department. Not one of their exclusive makes you want to replay it. It's just yeah. I do kind of feel like that way. Okay, wait. Go Packers says The Last of Us 2, Ghost, Demon Souls all had great gameplay. Those are all a year old, dude. Those are all over a year old. Those are almost like two of those are 2 years old, and the other one is a year old exactly. Like, dude, what have we had on our PlayStation Go Packers that has given us reason to sit and play them aside from third-party games, man? Let me just make something straight. Like Xbox has become my third party console. My PlayStation 5 is mainly for exclusive now. So that's, that adds a lot of weight to this. If I only had a PlayStation 5 and was only playing on the PlayStation 5, I would probably be happy for the most part. Let me just get that out. Oh, these people scalping the PS5s are grinning like the Grinch. It's Christmas. I don't know why, dude. They're going to get stuck with the bag when everybody starts buying all the Xboxes. Aizen. It's because Microsoft is finally making good moves. Yep, Aizen's back. Dude, Aizen is freaking... He helped change my mind on that, dude. He called it a long time ago, dude. Forbidden West ain't coming out this year. And I didn't believe it. I thought, no way, man. My best good Sony isn't gonna do that to me. They're gonna give me something to play this holiday. And sure as shit, dude, they're like, nope, sorry, man. We're not doing it. Sony has 4 to 5 very good titles. Can't take that away from them. And I do feel Xbox still has a lot more to prove, but so far they have been proving it. I kind of feel the same way. I played last generation on PS4, all their exclusive games. are third-person action games in open semi-open world. Yeah, this generation, I am back on Xbox. Yeah, dude, Xbox is killing it, man. Ratchet and Returnal. No, dude, no. You can't do that. You can't bring up Ratchet if you can't acknowledge Forza Horizon 5. You definitely can't bring up Ratchet because yeah, dude, Forza Horizon 5 sold more copies than Ratchet before it even went free to play on Game Pass. So Last of Us 2, PS4 Ghost, Demon Souls remake. Returnal was not a good game, dude. Returnal did not do it for me, my friend. And dude, I did buy them all. I bought every single first party Sony exclusive on the PlayStation 5. So you can't say that I haven't given them a try because I bought every single one of them, dude. I've spent plenty of money on them. You think Halo multiplayer will drop on Monday? It's possible. I'm not going to say it one way or another, but it is possible. Because Microsoft's finally making good moves and Sony is trying to double down with remasters. They call remakes. I know, director's cuts. We're going to get some more director's cuts, guys. We're going to get them all. They're going to be the best director's cut. Dude, like they couldn't even update the textures on freaking Ghost of Tsushima, man. Like it still looks like it did on the PlayStation 4 Pro, just a little bit crisper at 60 frames a second. And now you get like the little squishy triggers too, man. Yeah, dude, I'm so happy I paid $10 for that. Actually, yeah, well, $30 for that because I bought that new 3.5 hours worth of DLC for that game as well, man. That was great. That was a really good buy. Story of The Last of Us 2 is crap. Demon Souls, I would have been interested had it not put over 200 hours into the original. It's the same 12-year-old game. Yeah, it just looks way better. I want to see scalpers buy the Gucci Xbox. I know. Buy them out, guys. Buy them out. Most of what you do in The Last of Us is travel from point A to point B and sneak around and watch lengthy cutscenes. Yeah, basically, pretty much. You left out live out your SJ. You left out live your SJW fantasy. Yeah, for real. Oh wait, what is this? Ratchet is PS5's best, and it's a kiddie game. Facts. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to play God of War Rag on my PS4, not getting a 5. Series X is the best way to play by far and most power, most pro consumer. Yeah, Xbox has only a racer so far and Flight Simulator, dude. And dude, you really, man, really, you gonna stack up a PlayStation 3 game and then Miles Morales and like seriously, like a kid game and Returnal, bro? Like seriously, man. I got you, dude. I mean, like, I just don't feel like the PlayStation games have been that great this generation, man. Like, it's not a bad thing. It just they haven't completely wowed me yet, man. It's not a bad thing. They'll get there. They'll get around to it. Sony game I think Frog had the most fun with was actually Sackboy. Actually, yeah, dude, Sackboy is actually a pretty damn good game, to tell you the truth. Me and Junior played the crap out of that. We still haven't finished Sackboy yet, though. Xbox fanboys. Hey, welcome, YT Shadow. It's always great when you're here. I see through the lies of these companies. Yeah, for real, man. Hard seeing distant from IGN Cap. So hard for Returnal. I think he says it's his game of the year to appease PlayStation fans. Oh gosh, dude. Yeah, dude. I can't get behind Returnal. I'm sorry. Maybe now I should try it now that it's been updated and fixed. Maybe I should go back to it and try it. It failed to impress me at launch, and I just moved on from it, man. Like I just moved on from it. It was broken. It wasn't where it needed to be, and now it's a completely different game. I mean, like we'll let them think that delusion of grandeur. I mean, obviously they don't get it. I get it. Your head in your pick explains it all. Hey, I like The Last of Us too. It was pretty good, but nothing this year this year's for PS5. Yeah, dude, I am not saying that PlayStation did not end the PlayStation 4 generation with freaking bangers. That's not the case. That is very true. They did. They ended the PS4 on an extremely high note and then slapped and then started the PlayStation 5 generation at a very low or mediocre note for me, dude. Like seriously, everything they've launched aside from Sackboy and maybe Demon Souls 3 because I hadn't played it yet. Yeah, dude, everything else just one game and now Xbox is suddenly the best. It's always been the best, man. No, I'm just joking. I hope Xbox has 15 to 30 hours game and 100 plus games. PlayStation doesn't have both. Yeah. I thought Rat Shit and Gang was boring and short. It was pretty short, man. It was really short, actually. Laughing my ass off. A kid game yet. You Xbox nutted for Psychonauts 2. Dude, nobody nutted for it. I thought it was all right. Me and Junior played through that too. I would say, I don't know. Oh, Go Packers spends his days going from video to video, just posting pony stuff constantly. Pay no mind. It's because you're an adult. Laughing my ass out. I like PlayStation's exclusive, the big ones, but if people can't admit that Sony is getting complacent and are trying to milk us for every dollar, exactly, man, exactly is. And you said it right there, dude. Like I love my PlayStation, I do. I'm a freaking PlayStation fan, and I love their freaking bangers, dude. But the shit they dropped this year, dude, no, it wasn't it. In 2019 or in 2019 when they showed us all that really great stuff. Or no, was it 2020? Yeah, it was just before the PlayStation 5 launch. They show us all this stuff. They're like, oh yeah, this is launch window. This is gonna blah blah blah. And then they completely backtrack on all of it. They backtrack on generations. They literally pulled the plug right out from everybody. They're like, oh yeah, don't worry, guys. These PlayStation 4 games are gonna look great on your PlayStation 5, but we're gonna charge you $10 more for them. I don't think they should be charging us $10 extra for anything coming to the PlayStation 5 that is going to be on the PlayStation 4. Like, I just don't feel like they should do that. It's great to play with your kids for sure. It's great to play with. Yeah, dude, I like playing. I like having Junior, like when we play those games. No, main reason why I didn't buy PS5, their games coming to PC. What's the point? I have Xbox Series X and PC. PlayStation games coming to PC. What's the point paying for the PS5 to play in 30 FPS? I know to play it at 4K at 30 FPS, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Xbox has far more than just one game. You guys always grabbing for, oh yeah, dude. They don't want to give freaking Xbox credit, but then they want, us to be like, oh yeah, PlayStation games are the super best. And dude, I'm not going to kiss PlayStation's ass, bro. Like, I pay for this shit with my own money, dude. They don't give me free game codes. So yeah, dude, it's a little bit easier to be nice and say nice things when they give you free stuff, but they don't give me free game code, man. I have to pay for all that stuff. And I am not happy with the value that I've received for the price that I've paid. If all you guys want to, you know what, half of these guys that are sitting here in this PlayStation, like these backing up PlayStation, how many of you guys actually bought these bangers day one with your own money at $70 a pop? Like, which one of you guys have bought every single freaking $10 upgrade and all these games at launch with your own money? Like, answer me that, dude. I want to know. Like, I seriously want to know, like, how many of you guys that claim that you love all these games and I'm not talking about going out and buying a disc so that you can beat it in like 10 hours and then go trade it in and get half your money back. I mean, which one of you guys buy these games digital, bro? Like, seriously, which one of you guys buy these games digital and then like, oh yeah, they're the best games ever? Because you know what? Yeah, PlayStation games are great if you buy them on a disc, beat them into 10 hours and then you trade them in and get half your money back. That's not a bad deal. Then you're only paying half the price. So yeah, it feels a little bit better. But me, I buy them day one digital on my freaking console. I can't trade them in. I cannot go run off and trade these games in to get any of my money back. PlayStation 5 is underpowered, ugly, and undercooked. It's flat out inferior. Yeah, exactly. No one is saying the PS4 didn't have bangers. Anyone knows PS4 handily beat Xbox last gen. Yeah, dude. No, not even an argument there. They definitely beat them. PS5 is a good system. It just has some trashy games right now. Yeah. I really think the pandemic hurt PlayStation and Xbox with time. Yeah, I definitely do. I definitely do acknowledge, the pandemic, but it's interesting, dude. All the Asian companies are getting their games out, on time or with minimal delays. Um, Ubisoft is starting to actually drop their games, after pretty decent delays, of a few months. The only freaking studios that aren't getting their games out, Microsoft is launching their games, getting them out. The only studios not launching their games are the Sony ones, man. It's kind of interesting that they can't push through their I don't know if I want to get sick and get these games out to their loyal fans, dude. Like I don't know, man. Like, yeah, dude, it just sounds like they're a bunch of whiny babies that don't really want to actually get their games out. I'm Sony, but I'm not a shill like the community. The community is so bad that Sony was actually trying to get people to pay twice for Bin West. I know, huh? Like, yeah, man, just go ahead and buy the game. And if you don't buy it this way, then you're going to have to buy it that way when it comes out. Also, Sony fans need to chill because most people don't buy either console for their exclusives, 2K, GTA, COD. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what most people buy them for, to be completely honest. Clown Xbox. Xbox has had nothing. A boring simulator and a racer as your best games. Okay, man. Well, what has Sony had? The fact that you can buy a $299 Series S and play every first party exclusive for free with Microsoft Rewards Pro. Hey, Royal, you know what, dude? As soon as they drop cloud gaming on the Xbox with on console, dude, you're gonna be able to play the Xbox Series S version on your base Xbox One at 1080p 60 frames a second. So better quality than you even get on your original Xbox One. So tell me that's not freaking forward thinking, man. PlayStation be like, no, we're gonna need that money, and then we're gonna let you play these games like all busted and stuff. Sea of Thieves is a 9 out of 10 on Steam currently. Nice. I am buying games on day one, as you said, so no one can tell me that I have premeditated. Yeah, exactly, man. Premeditated opinion. I've paid for games. I beat the games. I am making opinion on my personal experience. Yeah, exactly. Have you even played Sea of Thieves? Oh, dude, I'm just going to stop talking to him. Dude, he's just in here to complain about all the stuff. Tries and should see the list Sony released of the top 10 most played games this year. 2 are actually exclusives in the bottom of the list, while everything else is multi-plat. Yeah, Elden Ring should be a PlayStation exclusive. I know I was watching that El Analista de Beats and it shows it all running better on the PlayStation console. Yeah, dude, they probably should just make that a PlayStation exclusive. If they're just going to sell us a busted ass unoptimized I'm gonna wait on Elden Ring, dude. If it's gonna run that poorly on Xbox Series X, I'll just wait, dude, until it's on sale and buy it. I'm tired of buying these games all unoptimized for Xbox and then having them run better on the PlayStation. Yeah, dude, that's kind of irritating. Ratchet is a kid's game, you say, but plays Psychonauts and Sea of Thieves. I played Ratchet and Clank too. I bought Ratchet and Clank for $90 freaking dollars, man. I paid $90 for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, man. I paid $64 for Psychonauts and Sea of Thieves, man, but I paid $90 for that 10-hour experience. I actually got more playtime out of Psychonauts than I did out of the more heavily priced freaking Sony game, man. I got like 17 or 18 hours out of Psychonauts. I got like 10 hours out of Ratchet and Clank. So yeah, dude. And actually the whole playthrough of Psychonauts was actually pretty fun, man. Like it was pretty engaging. Tons of people play and love Sea of Thieves. It probably has more players than both Ratchet and Return. Yeah, for real, huh? I bet more people own Sea of Thieves than own Ratchet and Clank or Returnal, bro. Microsoft with Xbox has reformed the entire gaming industry. Yep. In the last few years, especially this year. Yeah, I do think that. I think PC gamers are totally on board with Microsoft moves since Xbox One X. Hey, thank you. Who is that? Let's see. Dennis. Main thing about Sony, they are killing their main thing in games, single player experience. Last year, Jim Ryan presentation shows that they are focused on creation of multiplayer service games. As long as they continue to make those other games, though, Dennis, like people will still buy them. People like PlayStation has to evolve the way they make their games too. They have to start delivering different experiences. Tons of people play Sea of Thieves. It probably has more players than both Ratchet or Returnal has. Okay, Microsoft has Xbox. Yeah. I do. I think that I love Sea of Thieves, such a great game to play with friends. I have to agree with that, Cabbage. After playing that game with Cabbage Man and him knowing what, yeah, dude, it's actually a pretty freaking good experience. That would suck if Elden Ring was exclusive to PlayStation. I don't know, dude. I mean, if you watch El Analiste de Beats, it's like it's showing that the Xbox Series X version is like in the 30s on the mode for like the 4K unlocked, and it shows the PlayStation up over 40 up to 45. It's so unoptimized on Xbox, dude. It just doesn't even freaking matter. There's no way that Tales of Arise can run at damn near locked 4K 60, but you're telling me that this other game can't do better than what the PlayStation. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. And if that's the way it's going to launch on Xbox, dude, I think all of us should just hold off until they patch it. Wait for them to freaking patch it. I love backwards compatibility on Series X, improved graphics. And yeah, dude, it's actually really freaking nice. If you're for you. Sea of Thieves is an all-time great. I do agree with that. It started off broken. It started off completely. I couldn't even get into it. Like I was like, whatever, but it has definitely grown and become a pretty decent live service game for sure. Ratchet is the only Sony game currently I'm interested in, and yes, I also loved Psychonauts 2. Psychonauts 2 is good. So was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. It was good, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I got to buy a PlayStation for it. See if these took like 2 years to have any decent content and still average to a bad game. Yeah, that's just not true, man. That's just not true, Packer. That's just not true, man. A lot of countries in South America, the previous consoles are still popular because of the price. Xbox allowing new games to run on Xbox One is awesome. Yeah, dude, being able to freaking just stream that, yeah, that's going to be amazing. That's definitely going to be amazing and save a lot of people a lot of money. Sea of Thieves still ended up with more content than any PlayStation game. That's pretty true, man. I cannot deny that. Xbox, admit it, Xbox is better this gen. Obviously, I like Sony too, but I'm not naive, family. Yeah, dude, it's not that Xbox or PlayStation is better. It's just right now, dude, like Xbox is delivering an unimaginable freaking value that's pretty freaking amazing. Psychonauts is a fantastic game. Yeah, dude, I thought Psychonauts was actually pretty fun. Me and Junior, we played through that. I thought it was pretty good. I did. I thought that was a great game. Gotta love that SSD for Ratchet. Can only play on. Dude, they put the slowest freaking SSD they could get in there, and it still worked just fine. Fun boy. Sony exclusives has no variety. All they have is interactive movie story-driven games. Look how they capped for Death Stranding, calling it a masterpiece. QJ90. I am actually one of those people that really do hold Death Stranding in a pretty high place. After playing through that game, I really appreciated that, and I do think it's definitely one of my favorite, like all-time favorite experiences. I really love that game. I did a review for it. You can watch that review, but I did feel like it was good. A lot of people say it's a walking simulator. I do agree with that to a certain extent, but the overall game, it just works. That gameplay actually works better for that game than anything that you would have actually thought. Oh boy, I did not like Psychonauts. I'm trash at that game. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, Psychonauts isn't for everybody. I mean, like neither is Ratchet and Clank. They're both designed for kids. If you can actually play those games and enjoy them and have fun, dude, that's good. You know, that just means that, you know, you had a good time. Um, it's a pretty interesting performer for sure. Or platformer. I think they optimize for XS last because it powers through most of it, and more importantly, it has VRR to mask the frame rate. Games do perform better when optimized. Yeah, dude, I want them to optimize it better. Honestly, to tell you the truth, like what I saw was kind of infuriating. I'm sick and tired of buying these games for the same price, and then my version that I choose um, doesn't run, you know, optimally at launch. Even Naughty Dog saying openly they are making multiplayer game instead of single player game, meaning in this generation, Sony may not release Uncharted or The Last of Us. Yeah. I would really like them to do another Uncharted game, though, to tell you the truth. I don't really want another Last of Us. Every game is going to be live service. Yeah, I think so. Imagine thinking the amount of hours in a game makes it better. Imagine paying 70 or imagine paying $90 for a 10-hour experience that you're never gonna play again. Like that's a lot of money, dude, for 10 freaking hours of a video game that is made to be played for lots of hours to get like, dude. When video games first came out, playing like Pong or Mario or some of those other games, man, like you would play them for hundreds of hours because, dude, that's all you had to play. I just don't get the thinking, man. I don't get the thinking. Go Packers! Did you buy Ratchet and Clank? Did you buy Ratchet and Clank the even the standard version? Did you buy the standard version and buy it digital and you still love that game? Yo. Yo, just checking on my work break. Hey, 9-foot, how's it going, man? Imagine thinking a one-dimensional game is better. Hey, primetime player, how's it going, man? Welcome from Germany. Go Pickers, it's called engagement. I know, huh, dude? These guys are like, oh, dude, that 10-hour game was just so great because of the ray tracing. It was so good with the really freaking buttery smooth 30 FPS. It was so good. It was so good. Dude, 30 FPS at 4K, that game was extremely hard to play that way. Really hard to play that way. I'm sorry, dude. I had to play it in the performance mode. I just couldn't do the 4K 30. That to me is not them putting their best foot forward. That is them selling me a 4K 30 game with ray tracing in it and then telling, well, if you really want the real experience, you're going to have lower resolution and you're not going to get any of the goodies. It's like, oh, great, man. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I mean, with Forza Horizon 5, I still get 4K at 60 frames a second with a couple less bushes, dude. Like maybe a few less bushes and a couple less rocks, you know? And I mean, and the tree texture kind of pops in closer to the car. But, dude, that's not a bad trade-off, man. It still looks phenomenal. Let's see. Popular thought at this point, Sea of Thieves is more popular than most first-party bangers. Yeah. Developers of Elden Ring are lazy. Xbox got more power, can easily run it, but they are just not programming games correctly. Yeah, dude, they're trying to appease their Sony overlords. I had a smile on my face the entire time I played Sea of Thieves, A Pirate's Life. Yeah, the Pirate's Life is pretty good. Frames don't matter to me, but each their own. Elden Ring is day one buy for me. All the gameplay I've seen looks at me. You know I'm gonna buy it day one, dude. I said I wasn't gonna buy Call of Duty, and I bought Call of Duty day one. Like, well, you know I'm gonna buy it. That's just how I do things. But I just want to piss and moan for a minute, okay? Not gonna pay $70 for a 10-hour game. Sea of Z's is garbage. Oh, I see. And playing more chilling ITS over silly fanboys. Frog, has any of your 360 games updated recently? Think we're getting some backwards news on this Monday. I have not actually looked Black Knight. I'm not buying Elden Ring if they're not going to optimize it properly. The Series X is basically a mini PC. That is true. It's true. I got updates for Fallout 3 and Oblivion. Really? Could be why they delayed Elden Ring another month. I hope they get it out with a pretty stable frame rate, dude. I do, because I feel like the Xbox Series X should be able to run that a lot better than 37 frames a second at 4K. Maybe not. I mean, it's an open world, but if the PlayStation can do it, then the Xbox had better be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, what the heck? Okay. PlayStation day one, PC next year, 100%, probably. I think they should just rip the Band-Aid off of Gran Turismo 7, dude, to be completely honest. I'd rather play solo, not playing that multiplayer crap on Xbox. I do like a lot of solo experiences too, YT Shadow. I do. I appreciate I do appreciate the solo gameplay. I'm actually playing that Wanyang Sword 7, and I'm actually enjoying that. And it's not like some super freaking banger with like the best graphics in the world, but it looks good. And the gameplay is average but fine. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. I actually had very, very low expectations for it, but a lot of people were talking about it and asking about it. So I decided to pick it up and give it a shot. And to my surprise, it's actually not that bad. Go into it with low expectations and it'll be fine. My biggest thing was probably going to be the resolution, and that turns out to not be a problem. So that was the one thing I was most worried about, and that turned out to not be a problem on Xbox Series X. Xbox is investing more money into games, and making Game Pass is stupid not to. Yeah, dude, not having a Game Pass subscription is probably not a good idea. Hey, Furry Becker's back. What's up, my dude? It's been a while. Hey, Big Cloud Gaming. What's up, man? How you doing? Sorry, I'm like still trying to get down that way. Wow, man, we got a lot of comments in here. All right, let's see. Shadow, okay, making you play it. Okay, Shadow, I play 95%. Okay, I'm an absolute PlayStation fan and I love my PS5, but Black Friday arrives soon and I'm very interested in the Xbox Series S for the first party games like Forza and Halo. Should I buy one? I honestly think if you can get a Series X, get a Series X. But yeah, dude, if you can get a Series S, it's not gonna it's not gonna give you like that I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, if you've already got a PlayStation 5, I would just go for a Series X, just so that you're on a level playing field with both of them, to be completely honest. But yeah, Series S will get you by. It will get the job done. I'm looking forward to the next Xbox game from Kojima. Death Stranding was once in a lifetime experience. I did love Death Stranding. I thought it was great. Well, to each their own. It trashed to me. Okay. Shoguns, what's up, man? It is a walking simulator. It is, but it is a walking simulator, but the gameplay, but the story of the game kind of makes the gameplay relevant. It makes it works for the story of the game being told. Like it definitely works. What they said, we believe in generations. Well, we got PS4 crossover games till 2023 at least. What they said, games only possible because of the SSD. No game possible because it's over of the SSD. That's like me. I only got an Xbox for Perfect Dark and maybe Halo campaign. Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, if you have both, that means you don't have to miss out on anything. You can just play games and like have fun, dude. You don't have to get into the whole, I love the Xbox and PlayStation. Halo MP releasing on Monday the 15th? Probably. If that happens, dude, that's going to be great. Xbox calls Sony games walking simulators one and done, yet they're excited for Hellblade 2. Dude, you guys, okay, yeah, you're completely right. Walk-in simulators, and Xbox needs more walk-in simulators, and PlayStation needs more freaking multiplayer games. Yeah, dude, we got it. All you do in Death Stranding is walk and watch cutscenes. How is that fun, bro? It's not that it's fun. It's just, well, okay, for me, it actually is fun because I actually like walking in big open world games and exploring and shit like that. Like I do, like that stuff's fun to me. So the walking part of it was probably my favorite part of the game. That was the exploring that world was probably like my favorite part, dude. You know what I mean? Like, but the story and everything else that went with it was pretty freaking good. What they said, VRR, RDNA 2, what we got, no VRR, and only some RDNA 2 features. Yeah. Sony $70 small. What's up, Elite? What they said, games will upgrade free. Well, we got, hey, it's $20 to upgrade. $20 for Spider-Man, that's for sure. It was a $20 upgrade just for Spider-Man, man. That really sucked. Like, we gotta ram this $70 thing home. Well, hey guys, well, Miles Morales DLC was only gonna be 30. Oh, make it 50, and then upgrade Spider-Man. We're gonna go ahead and charge an extra $20 for that. So yeah, we'll get our $70. So they literally sold us a $30 DLC and for $50 and an upgrade for Spider-Man for an extra $50, dude. Like, oh my gosh, man. Gotta love Sony, dude. Gotta love them, man. What's this? Naughty Dog has more than one game they're making factions too. Dude, if that ever shows up, whatever. I've lost interest in that ever showing up. Oh, Mighty Shadow, do not ignore Halo of multiplayer. You are gimping yourself out of an amazing experience. The flight test was, yeah, dude, the flight test for that was really good. I played that. By the way, most played game currently is Fallout 4, 359 plus hours, enjoying every part of it. Can't wait for Starfield. Starfield is going to be great, dude. They've been working on that for so long, and it looks so good. 2 years later, what they said, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, and GT launch 2021. What we got, all games delayed till 2022. Yeah. Yes, I could spend hundreds of hours in boring, lifeless worlds. Sea of Thieves. Okay, yeah, nobody's making you do it. We're just saying it's not actually that bad. You're saying it's trash, and we're saying actually it's really not that bad. I mean, it's not trash. Depends on the game and the type of the experience you like. If there's things to collect or the game can be played again at a higher difficulty, it may be worth it. It depends on the person. Yeah, that's true. But for me, guys, like seriously, I'm so strapped for time because I play so many games that it's like I rarely ever have time to go back and play through a game twice, especially now that I'm doing this YouTube channel, dude. I do not have time to play through a game a second time. How many studios Xbox up to now? I switched to Xbox because they are giving us the consumer a better deal. I think they're 23. Sea of Thieves is boring. You definitely can't play. Yeah, you cannot play that game solo if you're not playing with friends. It's better with friends. Playing with just other people, I mean, even that experience isn't that good. You have to play with friends, and you guys kind of have to. Yeah, dude, that's the only way that game is good. Big Cloud Gaming, what up? Oh yeah, I already said hi. But now I'm finally caught up to there, and I'm probably way behind still. Xbox Real Class Plat Gaming, Xbox Cloud Gaming. All my Xbox Game Pass games I can play on my Samsung S20 tablet. Yeah. Android tablets and on my PC with never paying twice for the same game in the Xbox ecosystem. Yeah, dude. And if you buy certain games and they're Play Anywhere, you actually get PC versions of them as well. Sea of Thieves isn't for everyone, but it still has a massive following. Yeah, it's actually package is getting worse than Jeff. Oh man. You get more hours out of Gears than God of War, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man, and a few other games combined. Quality over quality, or quality over quantity. I say how many hours did I don't remember how long my playthrough of Gears 5 was. But I do know it's one of those games that I could play. I feel like Gears 5 is something I could play again. Gears 4 is something I could play again. God of War is something I could play again. Spider-Man, I could definitely play the first Spider-Man again. Yeah, Miles Morales isn't that bad. So I mean, like, they're not, those games are pretty decent. My only problem with Game Pass is my backlog. Game Pass makes me keep adding games. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's why I try to just buy the ones I'm going to buy, and then every once in a while I'll download a few on Game Pass. Like Game Pass saved me money on that Grand Theft Auto thing, dude, because I was going to buy that and review it, and I'm glad that I just downloaded that on Game Pass first and checked out San Andreas, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't need to play these. I don't need to sit through these games again. Like I didn't need to do that. I'm perfectly fine with the memories I have from before. It was fine. I did not like Sea of Thieves, but did enjoy the Pirate's Life with friends. Yeah. I mean, like, Sea of Thieves is definitely, I mean, I bought it the day it came out, and I played it, and I was like, oh man. And then it's definitely gotten a lot better playing that with friends. Play Ratchet with your friends, play God of War with them, play Returnal with them, play Demon Souls with them. Yeah. Sebastian Cooper, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm loving Battlefield as well. And it's funny, I haven't come across any glitches. I've come across some glitches, but nothing like really major. Like nothing like so bad that I was like, oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so far behind on your guys' things, man. Let me just kind of skim through this real quick, see if there's something. Is that Xbox gamers do whatever reason? Sony fanboys should first buy an Xbox. I think that's kind of the goal of this channel, dude. I think you should just have both and play all of them. Imagine coming to a stream with an Xbox in the title, trying to defend your purchase. Don't you guys have games? I wouldn't got Game Pass if I didn't get it for $1. I wouldn't pay $15 a month. Get all consoles or get a PC. There you go. Sea of Thieves, when it hit PC, took top 5 million, took top 5 in sales in Steam. That is a testament in itself. Microsoft Flight Simulator is loved by everyone who has a PC or Xbox Series XS and is included in Game Pass. Game Pass Ultimate is the cost of 2 games. It covers Xbox Live as well. Yep, that's very true, man. Like for Xbox Live and another Xbox Live membership, you're literally getting to play hundreds of games, dude. Like it's good. But if you only play, let's say, Forza and Halo, then how is Game Pass worth it? But see, that's the thing, YT Shadow. If you play Forza and Halo and you have Game Pass, you are going to play other games too. You are going to download all those games and play them. Game Pass for $10 a month. Tags, battle. Yep, exactly. Death Stranding is a masterpiece. And after the first few hours, you have bikes and trucks and all sorts of, yeah, exactly, dude. It definitely makes it a lot better. Actually started playing through a second playthrough of it, and it's actually better the second time. Tags. Sunny about. Well, I'm sorry, I can't say that. I don't want to completely do that. Well, if you bought a $499 console just to play 2 games in your life, I have nothing to. Yeah. Terra, Death Stranding is about the journey. I enjoyed it, the online interaction features, and the accomplishment you feel and the story unfolding. Plus, getting by the BTs can be suspended. Yeah, exactly, dude. There's so much more to Death Stranding than what appears than what people say it is, man. It's like everybody that bought it played it for like the first 5 hours and I'm like, oh man, I don't like this game. It is a walking simulator. But then after all that, and you start getting into the game, and dude, it just gets to a point where it's like, wow, this is great. Well, there's nothing else to play on Xbox but Forza and Halo. Most games ain't gonna be $70. Well, I don't know, man. Returnal was $70, so I'm not looking forward to them. So I'm not seeing them go any cheaper. Series X is a better console for me, though. Once I'm done with the next PS exclusive, my PS5 gathers dust again as I play everything else on Xbox. And now Forza Horizon 5 is out. I'm selling my PS5. Don't sell it, dude. You're just gonna end up buying one again, man. That doesn't make any sense. I take quality games over Xbox trash. What quality games have they launched so far, though, bud? Like, I don't get it. I mean, if you're playing all the games that they've launched right now and all your third party games, like PlayStation's not a bad place to be right now. Like, it's really not. But if you have both consoles, I see more people tending to buy everything on Xbox and then just use their PlayStation as an exclusive machine, dude. And that's just like, that makes sense, you know. Oh, there's plenty of ways to play on Xbox other than Forza or Halo. We'll have Game Pass and don't even bother downloading Forza because I simply don't like racing, and Halo isn't here yet, and I've been playing. Yep, playing games every day. In fact, I can still play all the games, even the series exclusives, through cloud streaming on my Xbox One. Shows Xbox is dominant. Yep, I don't need to shell out money and don't need to miss any experiences. Oh, I got an SX and PS5, and I just wish PS Now at least half as decent as Game Pass. Yeah, that would be good, man. Yo, Cool Breeze. Yo, I just gotta say this. Of course, visually in the daytime, Forza 5 looks good, but Forza 5 at night or when it's raining, though. Well, you don't like it at night? I think it looks even better at night. It's got to say this, of course, visually in the daytime, Forza, but Forza at night or when it's raining now. What is that face? What does that say? Okay. Yeah, lots of games on Game Pass. Oh, Sebastian Cooper. Yeah, I'm loving Battlefield. And it's funny I haven't come across. Okay, yeah. All right, that's where I was last time reading them. Yeah, that's a lie. Shadow, I would highly suggest you look at the available Game Pass library. Oh, gosh, dude, I got lost. Okay. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I lost my spot. Can't wait for Elder Scrolls and Starfield. Okay, I'm gonna come down here more. Sorry, guys. Rune Naughty Dog, No Druckmann, and need Stacks Cash. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to read through some of this stuff so I can just hurry up and get back down there to you guys. Oh. Yeah, probably. We'll wait until we see what Microsoft's got coming out early next year. Yeah, I think that we're going to be pretty surprised. Okay, I would love to know, King Ren. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. I would like to know what's up, Andrew. What's up, Cabbage? Oh, not much, my friend. We're just talking some games. I really kind of want to know what the heck Microsoft's got planned. I mean, dude, they've come out and they've showed us a whole bunch of stuff and like all the way, like a whole bunch of games that are like in development, blah blah blah, showing us that, hey man, we're working on stuff. But it's all the stuff that they haven't showed us that's got me intrigued too. I'm gonna try to keep up with you guys this time. I did scroll down. I'm sorry, guys. I try to get all the comments and everything, but we're yeah, it's getting pretty tough. Question is, what don't they got planned? Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Like, what do they got planned? What's up their sleeves? Nintendo dropping some heat next year as well. Yeah. I play 1 hour Psychonauts. That's all I could do. Yeah, lots of games. None better than Sony. Need a Sarkisian Room, Naughty Dog, Neil Druckmann. Yeah, I I don't know, man. I didn't hate Last of Us 2, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, it's the best game ever. Did you see that Crab Gamer video where he's going on about he's such a big fan of Microsoft, doesn't understand why people think he's against Oh, I don't know. I don't know. He's the one that said he wasn't going to be a Microsoft fan anymore. He's like, I'm leaving. I'm down for Forza for Forza 5 or Back for Blood or Ascent. Nice. You should watch Xbox 2 if you want to know what games are coming in the future, Frog. Xbox, go Packers. Xbox are so trash that they have the top rated games this year above all the PlayStation 5 games. So what makes PS5 games less than trash? Also, facts, Xbox had more exclusives this year than PS5. Oh boy. Yeah, dude. I mean, like he's got a point though. Gabriel's got a point, man. If all of the Xbox Studio games are the top ones and the PlayStation ones scored under those, doesn't that mean, in your opinion, that everything that PlayStation's launched is worse than trash? At least with Sony exclusives, you know what's always going to be. It's yeah, because the Sony guys run the Game Awards, bro. Oh man, there's one answer to your title, Halo Infinite. Yeah, Bernard Miller, what's up, man? Frog Boys, what do you think about Battlefield 2042? I am enjoying my playthrough with it. Like I'm having a good time with it. I like it. I'm not upset with it at all. I've ran into very few bugs, and my experience has been pretty good over pretty good for the most part. Like I'm happy with it. Poop gamers see the writing on the wall and trying to switch and beg Xbox fanboy. I know, he's like, I just want to be back in the fanboy club of the Xboxes, man. It's like, no, dude, we don't need any more damn fanboys. We just need people that want to play games. That's your only opinion, Packer. Just because you think Xbox has no better games only makes it true if you other people may love Xbox. A racer and a simulator. Those are both good, pretty cool games, though, dude. They're pretty good, and the people who play those get lots of freaking hours of playtime out of them, man. So that's cool, man. I'm glad they make games like that because I like to play them. I'm down to race your cabbage. Just be ready to lose. Oh, I know. I don't even like Crab Gamer. Uncle Phil help Xbox division do a complete 180. Yeah, very true, and good at what he's doing. Very, very. I'm excited for Elder Scrolls 6, Fallout, or Avowed. I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited for Elder Scrolls 6, Fallout, or Avowed. Not a toxic fanboy like yourself, just stating that Xbox games have not been great. They've actually been pretty good this year, though, man. They're actually doing pretty good, man. That racing game that you're bagging on and that flight simulator. Those are Flight Simulator, in my opinion, is the most next gen game we've seen yet. Like it just is. To be able to fly all over the planet and have it be as accurate as it is, that's pretty freaking impressive, my dude. Like that is impressive. There's nothing like that on the PlayStation, and that's the thing. Like Xbox is a lot more diverse. They might not have that banger for everybody, but they do have enough diversity in their lineup to where like a lot of people can really enjoy the Xbox ecosystem, man. And it's pretty fascinating once you get in there and start figuring this out. And that's something I've been doing for the last 5 years, and I'm pretty happy with it. How was Flight Sim a joke? Now you're just Flight Sim is something different. Plus, it's on Game Pass. Yeah, dude, you don't have to even spend any money other than your Game Pass subscription to be able to jump into there. You should watch my F-15 video, YT Shadow. It's actually pretty fun to fly a fighter jet across the world. Believe it or not. It's more of like flying around the world and actually seeing like cool stuff, man. That's the thrill of Flight Simulator. And then there's other stuff if you want to learn how to be a pilot. But yeah, dude, I'm just playing that game like I'm just playing it like it's a game and I'm having fun. I don't understand why there's all this hate for Xbox. Pony should be happy for Xbox bringing it. They might get a better deal this gen. Yeah, definitely. I just don't personally like Sony as a company. If it were me, I would put it behind Game Pass Ultimate only. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely flying around doing nothing, but it's actually kind of fun to look at the world, bro. If you don't count all the other games from the third party studios that launched exclusively on Xbox, also a racing game and a sim is already one more genre than all of the PlayStation. Yeah, that's true. Isn't that plane racing supposed to be launching soon? Or did they push that back? I thought it was in November, right? Just don't personally like Sony. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean, Miller. It's a smart marketing move just until the game fully comes out on December 8th and then just let it out for everyone. Yeah, dude, I think that would be freaking cool if they did that. They're like, yeah, man, if you're a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, you can download and play this now. Well, they need to do something with Flight Sim because it gets old quick. Yeah, I I mean I've pretty much like the my longest sessions now are about 2 hours. Like I'll just set a destination and fly that and check everything out. So yeah, dude. I mean my sessions are about 2 hours now. Where when I first started they were really long because I was flying those slow planes. But now that I got those fighter jets, yeah, that's definitely made my exploring a lot faster. So I'm not on it as much as I was. If Xbox is so bad, why are you here? I know. I just think Microsoft's going to be the Sony of the PS4 generation this time. I mean, me personally, I would not count Sony out. Like, they're going to bring some fire this generation, but it's going to be, and it's going to be it's going to be an interesting generation for sure, my guys. Like, this is going to be pretty good. Hey, Sev, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Oh boy, got nothing to play at the moment. Hey, if you guys have nothing to play at the moment, you can definitely purchase and download that one Young Sword 7. It should give you it should give you a little bit of gameplay. I seen that the average time to beat it's anywhere from 12 to 15 hours. So, let's see. Sonya, but I don't expect much from that. A frog bite. Why don't you show these Sony ponies that you are in the chat what Game Pass looks like? Oh, you mean like show them how many games they get? Desmond, how's it going, man? I honestly wanted a PlayStation and I had planned to buy both, but I got my Series X first, and after the experience, I forgot about PS, and now with my LG C1, it's crazy. Yeah. That's definitely how it goes. A couple of decent exclusives. Xbox better. Supposed to do the PlayStation better one, man. Oh, dang it. I'm happy to announce that my TV did update. So now it is even better than it was before. And now I have support for 1440p. It's actually pretty cool. All right, Game Pass. Game Pass has its very own section in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right, Game Pass. Browse all games. You guys could see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 70 times 6, guys. How many is that? Oh, man. And a lot of these are good. I mean, like, look at this, dude. Like a Dragon, I bought that day one. Zombie Army 4, I bought that day one. Yakuza 6, I bought that day one. Wreckfest, I bought that day one. World War Zombie or World War Z, I bought that. I bought Wolfenstein 2, Wolfenstein New Order, and Youngblood. Like, dude, there's so many freaking games in here that I paid full price for and really enjoyed. Yeah, dude, it's just insane to really think that Game Pass. Yeah, dude, it's just insane to think that Game Pass is not a good value for your money, man. Like I paid money for all of those games, guys. Like so many of them games I paid full price for. 80 plus of those are Xbox Series X. Yeah, you get so many games that are Xbox Series X and S versions. This controller is pretty badass. I do like it. I like those rubber grips on it. I really do like the way they feel. They're actually pretty freaking cool. Yep, I also got an LG C1. Can get 4K 120 hertz Dolby Vision and VRR on my Xbox Series X. Nice. Day and date release though. Nice try. Yo, I designed a super on Forza 5 with Game Pass. It's dope. Written on the side. Bold letters. Just for fun. Nice. Old games to some, new games to some people. Yeah, exactly. Old games can be new games to some people that haven't played them. Yeah, Echo Generation. I'm gonna download that. I'm gonna download that. Unfortunately, it's such a good game. If you like the Goonies, yeah, I did see somebody say that it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna download it on their word and check it out. PlayStation did nothing wrong to me. I like the system in some games, but the toxic community made me go back to Xbox, and life is much better on the green side. Yeah, dude, I've noticed that, like, gosh damn, dude, why is everybody so freaking like, I don't really like the toxicity, man. I just like to play games and I like to speak my opinion. And dude, the comments that I get in my section is sometimes it's just, wow, dude, like, really, man, I'm not allowed to like voice my opinion, man. No, because PlayStation better. Like, dude, the PlayStation's fine. Like, people are just dumb and brainwashed nowadays. Could you be happy to pay more money? Yeah, exactly. Prey was old, but was new to me, and I consider it timeless now. That it has FPS boost, auto HDR, and quick resume. Yeah, see, like some of this stuff getting upgraded is just so nice. Tetris might be their best game. I like this setup. Sweet. Thanks, man. 100 day one releases so far. How many PS Now have? Yeah, very true. I'm loving Echo Generation. It's great. Okay, I'm definitely planning on downloading that. I just don't know exactly when I'm going to be able to get around to it. And you can play them anywhere. PS fans are living off last gen success. They really are right now, man. They really are. And last gen PlayStation 4 really did drop a lot of freaking good games, man. And even though the PlayStation 4 Pro was underpowered, they still looked pretty damn good. And now those games look better and they run better on my PlayStation 5. So for the most part, I'm happy. Like, those games have been brought forward and I'm happy about that. I don't even care if you talk trash about Xbox, because unless you actually own one, it doesn't matter what you think to me anyway. Yeah. Here's another dumb myth. Those who have Game Pass don't buy games. I know, huh? Dude, Forza Horizon 5 had already sold through more copies than all of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart before it went free. Sony games for dirt cheap. I know, huh? Yeah, I mean, like, Sony games usually hold up pretty well. So, I mean, you really could, unless Sony does one of those mid-gen console refreshes, then it might be like, oh boy, you probably should have jumped on those a lot sooner. Sony games are all one and done. Anyways, not all of them. Yeah, I mean, that is basically mostly pretty true for the most part. Most people aren't extremist about different platform. Only the brainwashed weirdos can tolerate someone liking something different. If you're a gaming enthusiast, it's impossible to be prejudiced. Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't really, yeah. I do not have a dog in this race. I do like what Xbox is doing. It definitely feels a lot better. I'm pretty happy with the Xbox experience. PlayStation 5 so far has not delivered on the stuff that they said they were going to deliver. So yeah, that kind of hurts them, to an extent. They do that. 20 million copies, highest selling game. 20 million. I also got Forza Horizon 5 controller. My 20th anniversary controller is coming tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I probably should have got one of those too. Their opinions will be more valuable. Yeah. If PS Plus collection and PS Now offered 80 plus PS5 versions of games plus 40 FPS boosted titles, I'd be equally enthusiastic. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, if PlayStation did something like this, I'd be happy. If PlayStation brought out like a play pass or something, I would support it. I would definitely jump on it and root for it as well, because I think that is going to be the future of gaming for real. Yeah, but let's be honest. We all know Microsoft was really pathetic last year. Yeah, dude, I don't disagree with that at all. The biggest thing that really got me onto the Xbox was the power of the Xbox One X, man. It definitely played my third-party games a lot better, man. Like and at higher resolutions. I was happy with that. But do you have a pony in the race? I do have that pony right there. Yep. It's a pony. What a pony. The Peggies are coming. I don't get why people want more exclusives. They want less people to enjoy games. I don't get it. I want PlayStation to have backwards compatibility. I wish they could figure out a way to make it at least so we could play PlayStation 1 games with upgraded, 4K visuals and like auto HDR, dude. That would be freaking pretty cool. I would buy every freaking Tenchu game on the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 if they got upgraded to like 4K and everything. That would be so freaking cool to do that. I play everything, never been the one console loyalist type. Yeah, Xbox Series X are sweet consoles. Love them. Yeah. I didn't need Xbox any mind last generation at all. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. So I'm fixing to type a lot. Oh, the the Halo. Halo coming out on Monday. It's possible, man. Didn't start taking them seriously till this generation. I think that's where a lot of people were, man. I was just happy with the better versions of Xbox games, dude, to be completely honest. Like I was just pretty happy with that. Not a console war, just making sure the ponies. Yeah. Why else would they be buying into Microsoft cloud technology? Cloud technology, ponies are always talking about their first party games. That's all they rave about. We hear it every second. Yeah. Sony PS did lose absolutely nothing. Yeah, they do. They talk about their dang games all the time. And honestly, man, like I can't think of one banger on the PlayStation 5 aside from Deathloop that's like, whoa, man, that's like pretty freaking cool. Sony PS did and does absolutely nothing for the gaming industry as a whole. Sony wants higher price games, zero refunds, and a pathetic PSN. And Sony turned away EA access. Sony proven just wants people's money. Yeah, you can actually get EA access on PlayStation now, I believe. PS fans, Game Pass is for broke people. I pay for my games day one. PS that we all know. We all know that right there. I pay for my games day one is complete bullshit on the PlayStation side. Complete crap. If it was the case, they would sell a lot more copies of Ratchet and Clank and all these games. So we know that's crap. They all want a damn Game Pass because they do not want to pay for the games on the PlayStation either. Sony is already following Xbox with PC releasing. Oh yeah, dude, they're gonna be those games are coming to freaking PC day and date, man. Oh, let's see. Sony just released the top 10 played games on their PS. One of them are yeah, yeah, we've went over that. That is pretty hilarious, man. It's just because the games they've dropped so far, man, are really not the $70 first party bangers that they said they were going to be, man. That's it is what it is, man. Hoops forever, dude. Forza Horizon 5 might be my favorite game ever soon. Can't stop playing it. The PS5 is just collecting dust as I race around Mexico. Yeah. I don't really see the PlayStation 5 getting played a whole lot. How is Elden Ring on Xbox in performance mode? Dude, what I'm seeing is like the performance mode was hitting the 60 frames a second, but the 4K mode was underperforming what the PlayStation 5 was doing. So that's pretty interesting. A fanboy is somebody who's too delusional to see the good on the other side. Yeah, dude, the ones that are just so ignorant, man. Sony's given the numbers. Most people just buy Spider-Man and a copy of Call of Duty. I know. Sony has a few decent first-party exclusives. Other than that, I don't understand the hype for them. Doesn't make me a fanboy. I just don't get what's so special about them. If ponies paid for all their games, day one GameStop wouldn't be a thing. Yeah, that's what they do, man. They buy them and trade them in. They're like they get through their 10-hour experience and like, yeah, man, it was the best game ever. And then it's sitting on the GameStop shelf. Talking about pirating Forza just because they didn't want to give Microsoft any money, but yet they also claim that devs should get paid. Yeah, thank you. They aren't bangers, and Xbox taking their time and putting out banger after banger. Xbox is taking over. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting generation for sure. Once Sony's big studios start firing on all cylinders, it's going to be interesting for sure. I think Elden Ring at least 4K 60. No, it's not 4K. I mean, it does have a 4K mode, but it's an unlocked frame rate, and it seems to look like right now it's running better on the PlayStation. They would sub if PS Now was better. Most games only stay for 2 or 3 months. Yeah. Also, as a primary PC gamer, I have no console preference. I can't stand one and dones. I need more content and DLC. That's my thing. I do like their story games. I do like that. I do like them, but I want more freaking content, dude. Like the way they stopped God of War, there's no reason they couldn't have just finished that whole damn story in that game. There's no reason that couldn't have been a 60-hour game. And like they move on from that. There's no reason that couldn't happen. I think they knocked it out of the park with the DualSense, though. Excellent controller. Wish Xbox didn't keep the same old controller, but it's good too. I love my Xbox controller, man. Like I do. I mean, I like the PlayStation 5's DualSense, but I do like I think I like the Xbox controller more for sure. Content is king. No other game has ever made me want a refund before. I just bite the bullet. Usually but that one was spin in my face. Yeah, Godfall was pretty bad. I just feel that currently a PlayStation simply isn't worth the cost compared to what Xbox offers me. Yeah, definitely. Mud, it's the company's job to get us to spend money for whatever product is. Yeah. Just a side note, looking at the leaderboard for Forza Horizon 5 right now, and it's at 7,896,000. That's a freaking lot of players for a racing game. That nobody cares about a racing game. You wouldn't be able to package it as a new game. Okay, this is going to be interesting. When we see Forza or GT7 hit, I want to see how many of those sells, how many of that game that sells, how fast. I mean, like we're at just are we over a week now on Forza? I think we're almost a week with Forza Horizon 5. So yeah, dude, I'm curious to see how many Gran Turismo 7 copies sell if they sell as fast. All games run better on PS initially because of the I/O throughput, but once the game is properly optimized, Xbox runs away with it. Yeah, that is pretty true. From especially in my experience with buying two games on both consoles, that has been my experience. Once the Xbox One gets patched, they're either parity or better on Xbox. The textures and draw distance on Elden Ring SXX is far superior to PS5. That's why PS5 frame rate were a bit higher. I was watching that on my phone, so I might have to just watch it on my TV and see again. But yeah, from my phone, I really couldn't tell. I will not be surprised at Microsoft releasing a haptic feedback controller. Yeah, dude, that would be cool. I would buy one. I would definitely buy one if they did. Not to hate, but Sony needs some variety. They need to mix it up. The story-driven games are going to get stale sooner or later. I hear Sony fans grumbling, saying they want variety. They do, and as a PlayStation fan, I had been saying that for a very long time. George, what's up, my friend? My TV don't have 4K. I'm poor. I play I play cheap console. Ponies are gonna buy GT out of spite now. You love to see it. Oh, I would love to. Yeah, they'll probably buy it and sell it and then trade it in and just take the hit. Man, we gotta buy GT7 just so we can show them that our racing game is better. When GT7 hits, Sony fanboys will defend it to death. It will have zero flaws. Yeah, that's probably going to be the case. GT is actually Sony's highest selling franchise. Seems that even their fanboys kind of forget that. I know, that's what I don't understand, dude. Gran Turismo is a freaking pretty big game for PlayStation. There's a legitimate reason Elden Ring works better on PlayStation 5 in its draw distance for one, but also the engine itself. Yeah, I want to know exactly what's going on with that Elden Ring, man. To tell you the truth, why isn't Xbox Series new Dolby Vision in gaming being talked about more? Dolby Vision highest range of colors raises the bar and visual fidelity throwback. I put out some videos on it and people stopped watching them, so I just don't talk about it. Love how Tomb Raider 2013 looks and plays on today's Xbox Series X. Yeah, it does look a lot better. I hope GTA 7 is a good game, but it can't compare to Forza Horizon. Yeah, I don't think it's going to compare to Forza Horizon, but the next Forza Motorsport for sure. I'm super optimistic for that game. GT7 is just driving version of Flight Simulator. Yeah. Those who say racing games don't matter reveal their ignorance. PS1's most sold game was GT. Yep. PS2's highest selling games were GT2 and GT3 right after the highest selling first party game GT5. Yep. It was on the same engine Bloodborne was made on, so PlayStation has the edge on it because that is the platform they typically optimize for and have in mind. Yeah, that's exactly why I really want it to be optimized on Xbox at launch. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait on that game because if it's broken, buggy, messy, whatever, it's going to affect my playtime with it, and it's going to end up like Returnal, and that's what I fear the most. Like Returnal was broken and buggy, so now it's just now I'm out that money on that game, and I don't know when I'm going to go back to it. Same engine, Bloodborne, but isn't Elden Ring running on an updated engine? No, I think it might be. They can buy GT7, but the playtime on it will be like 3,000 hours. I don't know, man. That's a lot of. They'll have a lot of time on that. I know for myself, racing enthusiasts, we will spend a lot of time driving in them. If GT7 is to driving what Flight Simulator is to flying, GT7 will be a masterpiece. I hope it is. I know, huh? I hope we get to drive around the whole world. That'd be freaking cool. They're not. Forza Motorsport coming first. No, you're gonna have Gran Turismo in March. Forza Motorsport won't be out till the end of next year. Is your Forza controller opened? Yeah, I definitely opened mine. I've been playing with it. It's pretty great. I'm in no way saying PlayStation is bad. I own a PS5 digital myself, and I just predictable and less exciting than Xbox this generation for me personally. Yeah. I'm not saying it's bad. They are just both simulators. One thing, though, we need both platforms firing on all cylinders. When we get complacent, that's when the others slack off. Yeah. I just want good games, man. I just want to play good games that are going to last me a while and they're going to be fun. I buy 20th anniversary controller. Maybe I pre-ordered. I bought. Yeah, I really like my Forza one. Bloodborne was buggy and laggy at launch, but still a great game. I actually struggled really bad with that, and so I took it back and traded it in and bought it a year later and then beat it. So yeah, it was pretty bad. Actually, I beat it when I got it on the PlayStation 4 Pro and I could actually get a stable frame rate. So basically the same engine with just a few minor tweaks. But I mean, overall, the last game they made was Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and I had a really good time with that one. Basically the same engine, just with a few minor tweaks. Just pick up Elden Ring physical instead so it doesn't turn out how you don't want. Sell it and get most of your money back. No, I'm going to buy it digital. I don't want to play around with discs. I've been playing it on PC for a year now with hundreds of hours in it. I can get immersed on a good simulator. Yeah, dude, simulators have that ability to keep you really playing them more than a lot of other games. For games, engine updates are very small. They don't really update engines too much, maybe once or every 4 or 5 years. GT7 isn't a game because it's a simulator like Flight Simulator, according to the fanboys. GT7 will look good, but Forza Motorsport is going to look good. You will need an 8K TV. I think they're both going to look good, and I think they're both going to play exactly like the way people want them to. Frog, thanks for your live chat sessions, dude. You keep pretty good control of it, too. Thanks, Omega. I appreciate that. Forza is fun. It'll last a long time. Yeah, I think that, well, dude, with the updated seasons and everything, yeah, dude, Forza Horizon 5. I was still playing Forza Horizon 4 up to the launch of Forza Horizon 5 and will still continue to play it. Actually, you know what? I actually deleted that yesterday because Forza Horizon 5 is so good. That's sad. I actually did delete that one off my I transferred it to my other hard drive, so to a normal Dark Souls games, I can imagine how much content we will get in Elden Ring. It's also the largest file size of any game they've ever done. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really want to play this game. I really want to get right into it and just start going through it. So when Elden Ring launches, I'm not going to buy anything else around that time, and I'm just going to play Elden Ring. Oh wait, is it coming out in February? Dude, if it's coming out in February, that's going to really suck, dude. How much do you think the Halo Series X console unopened in 10 years will be worth? I don't know. I have no idea. Probably less than what it sold for originally. I have never been burned by a From Software game. Yeah, me either. I've really enjoyed all of them. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to play at 60 frames anyways, unless the 4K unlocked frame rate is pretty decent on my VRR. I probably play it that way. I feel my game of the year for 2022 will either be Elden Ring or Starfield. I kind of feel like, well, I don't know, because I'm gonna have Elden Ring, Starfield, God of War, Gran Turismo 7, and freaking Horizon Forbidden West. So it's gonna be a different kind of thing. Mortal Shell is bad. Is $30? No, Mortal Shell's not bad. I don't think it's bad. It's just, I mean, that was fun. I enjoyed my time with that. You should get the Gucci Xbox. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not doing that. Nope, I never played a bad FromSoft game. I don't think I've ever played a bad one either. Just get Elden Ring on PS5 since it already optimized and wait a couple of weeks for the Xbox optimization. But if it's on Game Pass, just get it there. Actually, I'm kind of actually I am kind of thinking about buying it on PlayStation 5. But on the PlayStation 5, I won't get VRR. On the Xbox, I will get VRR. So if it does get optimized better, there's a good chance I'll be able to play it at the 4K mode with a pretty decent and it be pretty decent on the Xbox. I'm still playing Forza. I never did play Sekiro, though. Just don't care for the Edo Japanese setting of the game. Just doesn't interest me. I don't like JRPGs either, but more power to the people who do. I think you would actually like it. It's more like Tenchu. It's like a Tenchu game, honestly, and that's what it felt like to me, and that's kind of how I played it. Yeah, I can't see it going to Game Pass either. Forza Motorsport, the next gen will curb stomp GT7. I think it's going to be pretty close, to be completely honest, dude. I mean, Forza 7 definitely beats out GT Sport. I really hope Halo launches the multiplayer on Monday. I'm not getting my hopes up, but yeah, I kind of feel like that'd be cool if they did as well. But all right, guys. I'm gonna get back to this Wanyang 7. I need to try to get through this game tonight. I feel like after looking at some of the what's it called? Oh, the how long to beat. It says I can get through it in about 10 hours, so I'm gonna try to get through that tonight. Frog, before you go, what's up, man? I don't like anything. One thing that also sucks, Sev, is they disable the horse when you do co-op, so you have to go on foot. Oh man, that might not be too bad. I will probably grab that on. I probably will get it on Xbox just because of the VRR. To tell you, Twitch, you play. Game Pass so good that they release a bass fishing games, and I got it, of course. Oh yeah, those bass fishing games are pretty fun. I used to play them. Yeah, I do get on Twitch to stream over to. When I'm on Twitch, I'm just on Twitch to stream to pass through to YouTube. Who needs a horse? Game Pass. Yeah, dude, Game Pass is amazing. Those bass games. Did you try the hunting one? There's a hunting game on there too. Try that one, Desmond. You might actually like that. It's supposed to be pretty realistic and it looks pretty good. I played around with it a little bit, but it wasn't VRS. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, you played it. All right. Yep. Oh, all right, guys. I'm gonna get off and get on this game. I need to try to finish it, or I'm not gonna do it. It is. You even have a blood trail. Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. I like it. I play everything. I play a lot of damn games too, man. Woo! I play a lot of games. Xbox is really capitalizing on the fact that PS doesn't have. Yeah. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a pretty brutal freaking end of the year for the PlayStation guys, dude. Like it just is, man. Like and it's Sony's fault, man. They should have put something out. They shouldn't have let Horizon Forbidden West be pushed back. They should have just brought in more people from other studios and really got that cranked out for the end of the year. They should have done that. They should have had Naughty Dog or Sony Santa Monica or somebody else helping with that, so that they could get that out for the end of the year. That's my honest opinion on that, and it's really irritating that it didn't happen. So, all right, man, I'm gonna finish this game so I can get you guys a review for it. Moment to Xbox, yeah. So our developers, so they're worried about competing with Microsoft. On the 15th, I bet Sony will release some new info. I know, huh? They'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna do a ready game. They weren't ready. Yeah, that's for sure. All right, guys. I will see you later, man. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. This was a really good chat tonight.